Okay. I'm not upset about anything that happened last episode. I'm actually really happy about what happened last episode. I'm glad. You know what? I'm gonna say it.
Oh.
I'm glad you broke your arm. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
What?
I don't care that you broke your elbow. Sorry.
Damn, it's pretty far off.
I don't care if you broke your elbow.
That's a Junpei right there. Dude, fucking Christ, Junpei! Hey! What's up, everybody? We're the Fandom Troop, and you're the Fandom Troop, and here we are. We're gonna watch JJK episode 13. That's
Is
a
that
special
is that a
number.
thing in Japan? The 13? Do they skip the 13th floor up there?
I don't know.
13 is a popular number.
I'm not watching JJK anymore, so I'm just here to say hi to you guys, and then I'm leaving because I don't want to watch this anymore.
I have this hope that I'm holding out for that he can be revived, but then at the same time, we already had our main character die and then be brought back to life. So to bring Junpei back to life almost feels like it's happening too much, right?
I still don't understand what the stakes are for the whole thing. I guess it's like, if the curses win, do all humans die? Like, is that the end of the world?
I don't know.
And then, like, if there are no humans, are there curses if curses are born out of humanity? I'm just a little confused about, like, the nth degree of stuff. Just kind of in the immediate sense.
I get the feeling that if the curses win and I'm at a restaurant, I might, self-immolate.
Burst into flames, yeah.
I don't know if I want that.
Yeah, no, it seems bad. I take it back. The curses should not win.
But they have such cute moments, and they play soccer with each other.
But are they being, I hate to use this word, it's just the right one, are they being oppressed? Like, are the curses people too? Are curses people too? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Mahito is very humane.
Mahito is a baddie.
Dude that was fucking psycho.
He's a meanie.
He killed Junpei, and he made him that creature. That was such a play. I felt like a Full Metal Alchemist moment. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that. I'm not sure Sean's seen any of that, so we're just gonna leave that alone.
Mahito reminds me of, like, maybe there's a soldier who's killing innocent civilians, and they kick them out of their house, and then they see their cat there, this family they just killed, and they're like, oh, that's such a cute kitty, I want it. And then they, like, pick up a little necklace, and they're like, I'm bringing this home to you for my girlfriend, and it's like a little girl that soldier just killed. And Mahito's like, I don't know if humans are capable of doing that in our reality. What is Mahito?
Yeah, he's bad.
Mm-hmm.
But is he human?
That moment that he was standing there.
Those were real things that happened, by the way.
What? Oh, you're talking about the wartime
The
stuff?
soldiers, yeah.
Like,
Happened last week.
if he's sitting there in the hammock, and then they're in the underground, and he's like leans into the tunnel, and there's all that whatever the gurgling human sounds coming from that one dark tunnel that Junpei's looking off into, and I was like looking back, Mahito knew at the time that Junpei was like a plaything or a tool or something, you know what I mean? In no intention of like developing his bond with this human.
Yeah, he wasn't even trying to groom him, really. He was just, he did, but like for a very short-term purpose.
Yeah. Well, now we know it's to get Sukuna to come out.
Yeah.
And then to join them. But he seems to be afraid of the idea that he can bring Sukuna out, and then Sukuna just kicks his ass instead of joining him. Do you know what I mean? He seems worried about that.
I see, yeah.
So he's like, can I win? Can I beat him in a fight?
No.
It seems like the answer is a resolute no, because Yuji is basically a 4-year-old when it comes to this stuff, and he's a very big 4-year-old, but he's still just like...
So is Mahito, though.
He is! Because he's just figuring
playing
stuff out, and he just figured out the thing with the arms, and he's like...
That's why I'm like, what was his
That's
motivation with Junpei? I think he was just like, I don't know, it was like a kid with a toy.
It's like us discussing a recording schedule where he's like, oh, we gotta... that's way off in the future. I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out.
I'm just having fun now.
The last thing that happened in particular was what? Like,
Nanami shows up.
Nanami showed up. Okay, yes.
And he's like, we're gonna get him. He's my thing's useless against him. We're gonna fight him, and we're both once we create an opening, flurry of blows. Let's go. And then it cut to the hair product that Yuji uses too much of.
I love those ending credits.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to watch it.
It's like a
Alright.
pomade. It's like a soft.
It is a pomade.
Yeah, it's like a soft product. Okay. I forgot. It punched him up to the 4th floor.
No, but they just show us this. Wait, hope. I have hope.
No, they're
No, they're just reiterating.
No.
They're just reinforcing it.
1、虎杖君に
Yes,
奴の
the
指
face!
示が効かない
twisted.
2、虎杖君を殺せない理由があるどちらにしろ
I
こ
think
い
it's
つ
kind of both. Okay. What is that for?
虎杖有事に注意を払いつつ
He's
ま
like
ず
Yubi.
七三術師から片付けるか
Boy knows the shape of his soul.
タコ専用だなやめよ
He's like learning what his combos do.
Yeah, he's growing.
Oh, he's literally a kid though. Wow.
奴は形を変える直前
知力のためがある
改造人間
Gross.
まだストックがあったのか
In his stomach?
単発
Those are those guys from the
From the
stroll.
It's children. That's so fucking disgusting. They kind of remind me of those things from Dragon Ball Z. What are they called?
The cells.
Little tiny cells, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, little
Titan.
tiny cells.
Yeah, Titan.
Dude, that's so fucking sad and fucked up.
here we go. One of my favorite moments.
Oh,
This is what the show is really about. Jujutsu beatdown, bitch.
Yo, what? They just beat his ass.
oh, what fresh? Oh no, he's gonna get crazy.
Bleach Tenkai,
Yo, man, expansion.
the pinnacle of Jujutsu sorcery.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's what Nanami was afraid of.
Whoa.
Nico Robin.
Oh my
自閉エンドンか
Flashback.
自分はやりがいとか生きがいなんてものとは無縁の人間3、40歳までに適当に稼いで、あとは物価の安い国でふらふらと人生を謳歌する宝泉を出て4年寝ても覚めても金のことだけを考えている呪いも他人も金さえあれば無縁でいられる私の仕事はお金持ちの人からお金を預かってその人をよりお金持ちにする
It's always the
そんな感じで
barista.
す正直私がいなくても誰も困りませんパン屋がないとパンを食べたい人が困りますよねでもなぜかそういう人間のサイクル
So everyone learned after
私の
COVID.
ような仕事の方が金払いが良かったりする一歩前へ出てもらえますか肩どうですか
Dude, that's me
違和感
right
が
now.
残るようにし
Saying my left shoulder.
失礼します
Is that the thing he refused to do earlier?
Yeah, it's so simple.
I thought he was gonna have to like reach out and grab her. or
Yeah,
something.
because like I'd be a weirdo to do that.
ありがとう
Don't you start crying now, because I'll start crying.
君に感謝を
What are you gonna make him?
Grateful to him for letting him experiment.
必要はありません
Oh, they just finished his art
そ
for
れは
us.
もう大勢の方にいただきました悔いはない
Man.
What?
Yuji broke through.
And Nanami did not expect it.
How?
Broke through
How?
the main expansion?
How do you do that?
He just broke into it?
I thought we already just made rules.
We
そう
did.
か
It's a lot of rules.
結果
More
の
resistant
体勢を上
the
げる
inside of the barrier
外からの攻撃
Oh, and that old boy don't know that.
しかし虎杖君のうちには触れてはいけないものがあ
Remember what he just said? Not a second time.
Wait, what?
る言ったはずだぞ二度はないと天上天下唯我独尊己の快不快のみが生きる指針
Oh.
奴以外は
What?
心底と
Dude, what is up with Megumi,
He's just
dude?
interested in his
But why? Of
I
all
know.
the people, why?
You're right. You're right. A lot of blood. Ew, ew.
Yeah, he doesn't know enough about it.
なんて呪力消費だまさに切り札の最終奥義それを少なだがここが瀬戸には絞り出せ最後の呪力を
Not having a tactic always works.
経験
Like a balloon.
手応えがあるぞ
That was
バ
not.
イバイまた楽しかったよ
Could have seen that one coming.
あれが呪いの両面スクナ
Yes.
現時点ではジョーガより呪力の総量では劣るはずなのにあの存在感魂の格が違う
Wow.
これは確信だ
Are we 3 fingers in?
俺たちが全滅しても
Yeah, I think so.
スクナさえ復活すれば呪いの時代が来る
命を助けてもらった相手に説教もクソもないでしょう
俺が
継ぎはぎの術式は他人の魂に干渉する君が領域に侵入したことでスクナの魂に触れてしまったのでしょう、
こいつの気まぐれだ
He's right.
俺は今日人を殺したよ
Wait, did
The kids.
人は死ぬそれは仕方ないならせめて正しく死んでほ
And
しい
earlier.
正しい死って何
そんなこと私にだって分かりませんよ死は万人の執着ですが同じ死は存在しないそれらを全て正しく導くというのはきっと苦しい私はお勧めしません死なない程度にしてくださいよ今日君がいなければ私が死んでいたように君を必要とする人がこれから大勢現れる虎杖君はもう呪術師なんですから
he acknowledged him? He wasn't acknowledging him before.
Now you're not so naive.
Oh, it's a bullying survey.
His death was not without meaning.
Dude, I cannot, dude. What the fuck?
So he's just dead?
Dude, this is, yeah.
お前がやったんだな伊藤
あん時ブルって何もできなかった人にああだこうだ言われたくないんすけど
What?
学校
You didn't stop me?
ならあいつもうよくね
This kid didn't have anything.
正しい死に様なんて分かりやしないならせめて分かるまであいつを殺すまで
I cannot believe it.
もう俺は負けない
I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this.
いやこれは虎杖にも
What? When?
And they all think he's dead still.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my god. This made me feel worse.
そっか
That's okay. They'll be so excited to see him.
遺作
それは違くねえか
この女がうまいね
They're talking about him.
おすげえ簡単にできんだよ不 伏黒でも作れるよ
Okay, we don't
Has it been a few days or has it been weeks? Like,
I don't know. I think we
Has to have been
there
weeks.
had to have been time lapse that we missed.
well, you
of
watched.
course.
He watched all of Lord of the Rings. That takes an entire day. So that's,
Yeah.
The next stuff is what we've been waiting for.
The way that he
What have you
sneezed.
been waiting for?
The exchange event.
Oh yeah, the exchange event. Is that what that was that they were previewing to us?
Oh, no.
I look away. I look away.
We saw we already know the Kyoto kids are there, so they were
Yeah.
just showing them again.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this.
I don't.
But no, you might because you watch Naruto and they talk about it in Naruto.
I
But
might know it.
there's like a Japanese superstition that like if someone's talking about you when you're not there, like that's what happens. When you're sneezing, it means someone's talking about you behind your back or like you're being mentioned somewhere.
Yeah, that's also like some people will be like, "Oh, your ears are getting red."
Yeah.
Your nose is
are
itching.
burning. Oh wait, Austin. Just don't pay attention for a second. Feel anything?
No.
No. Okay.
Magic's not
Bean's
real.
not a person.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Bean doesn't have a soul.
Are you serious?
No, Bean's
Are you
got-
Catholic?
Look at her soul.
Look at
Look at
her.
her soul.
She's a soulful being.
Jujutsu beatdowns.
No, okay.
We got to see the real fighting.
Gosh,
They like to animate the she's getting pulverized.
He couldn't breathe. I was so sad after all the shit he did, after the way he played around with everybody, seeing him get beat up like that, just like not the whole
Yeah,
like
man.
we'll fight 1-on-1, blah blah blah. No, we all throwing punches in. We won't give him a second to think.
Yeah.
That felt so good.
He
I
felt like a truly evil character.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that.
I felt that.
Mahito?
I don't think.
I felt like he was, and based off the idea that like, what about him was not like completely evil. Like everything he did was just to toy with people, and like you could make comparisons to like whole character arcs. Like, will he always be like that? He's a newborn, so I don't know. But at the same time, like right now, he's doing really evil shit.
I guess he is the curse born out of the hatred
Yeah.
people have.
I mean, it makes
for
sense
each
that he
other.
would be that way.
Now this is gonna be a bizarre parallel, but like, is it kind of a cultural thing? Like the only way he knows to exist is through suffering, and that's where he gets joy. Monsters Inc. Maybe, you know, they go in and they scare all the kids to power their cities and stuff, and then they find out. Spoiler alert for Monsters Inc. They find out that like if they make the kids laugh, that also gives them energy, but even
Gives him
more.
more, yes.
You know, so Mahito, the only thing he ever knows is pain and hatred and suffering and fear and you know whatever. And maybe this is the only way he knows how to live, and like he hasn't seen or experienced anything positive yet. So in that sense, like,
No, he has though.
Well,
how do you mean?
He was playing soccer with his friends at a beach,
sure.
relaxing
Yeah,
in
he
saunas, reading books.
Well, we have seen that duality is a theme in the show, like as represented by Gojo's ability, even just that.
And Nanami
It's,
just said it too, that no one's truly good or evil.
I mean, he's talking about people and people's deaths.
Okay, well then what is Mahito? Because see, that's where I think maybe
These are
I'm not seeing Mahito as just a curse. I see him as a reflection. He's a mirror. He
Yeah.
is us.
yeah.
He's
of
doing
course.
things that people right now in this very day probably did to another human.
No, for sure. I mean, there are evil people as well.
You said something during the episode that kind of sparked that thought in me, where you were like, he didn't do anything that a human wouldn't do. And I think that's where the question of like, is Mahito like pure evil or whatever comes from, where it's like, well, humans, the difference is like they'll do these atrocious things, but it's because at some point they were like, I have to do something for this thing that is important to me. You know, whether it's like protect my homeland or go conquer for some gold or whatever it is, they're like, this is the thing that is good and right that I must do to secure my future. And Mahito just seems to be like wanting bad things to happen.
But
Yeah,
but
it's just-
he was saying
It's to
that he,
resurrect Sukuna.
But that's who he
Why?
is.
To bring back the Age of Curses.
so he cares about his
Yeah.
fellow curses.
He feels like his homeland has been
Fair.
taken from him.
Yeah. He.
They all do.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I feel like we're kind of getting into the territory where it's like, are we alluding to future character arcs? You know, like.
Oh, I don't know
I
about
mean,
that.
because-
Mahito's gonna stay bad. That's my prediction.
I mean, I personally would not like it if Mahito had like a Meruem kind of arc as a character,
I don't know what that is.
because
Yeah, no, I'm not thinking about future arcs. I'm
Is that
literally just
Naruto?
like, where are we at now?
Meruem from Hunter x Hunter. the king.
Oh, okay, no, I know.
Yeah,
I know who
yeah.
that is,
So like, I mean,
I
like
forgot
the
his
king.
name. She looked at me so offended. You were like,
You don't know who Meruem is?
Merwin? From Jujutsu? Yeah, I watched it, guys. I did, and I liked it. It's very good. The best, even. The best? Is it the best? It's the
I'd
best.
say it's the best.
It's the best.
But like, I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's the best. Just to clarify for the One Piece.
Because Naruto is the greatest.
Okay. No, Bean, you're so cute. What the fuck, you big Bean?
Go ahead.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, please don't listen to this. But yeah, Meruem has that character arc where he's a newborn who's like coming to understand himself, and like it just makes I don't think I would like it if Mahito had that kind of character arc. I don't necessarily think he is gonna have that kind of character arc because the king was born to rule as a king. You know, he was born and he's coming to understand his own power and what that power means and what it's meant for. Whereas Mahito is born from the reflections of humans' hatred. So I think it would make sense that he would continue down that path. But since we are talking about the themes of duality in the show, it could reflect the opposite of that as well in his character arc at some point.
I think he seems to see himself as important because he's a catalyst. Like, he understands that he can bring about, you know, Deja Sukuna. Maybe not that he's special in that way, but that he knows that he can.
Although now, as we've just seen, a wrench was thrown into his motivations, where he's like, I thought I had this whole thing figured out. I thought I had my meaning figured out, and then I just met this little brat, and all I want to do is kill him.
He hates him.
I just want to kill him.
Which means he has desires. That's very human.
Individuals' desires, yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't get into the projections because I've already seen it, so I very strictly come into this with, like, I'm only gonna, like, up to what we've seen and be, you know, in the past, like, just, I'm not thinking ahead, I guess, when I'm talking about stuff, so I'm just like, where are we now as it stands? Because I don't want to spoil nothing.
Next episode is going to be a filler, so don't tune in.
What?
It is?
No, dude. Next episode,
we're in the JJK world now. This was, for me, this arc was like the last little, like, setup.
It felt like it. They treated the whole last end of that
was...
episode like it was the end of the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were like, it was like dramatic music, which, when the music with lyrics started playing, I was like, are we in the world still?
Well, that was episode 13, which means it technically is the end of the season.
That was the end of the season?
No. There's about 13 weeks per season in a year, right?
Yeah.
So, but like for these 26 episode ones, basically a 26 episoder will last half a year. So technically, 13 episodes is kind of like the mid-season finale, right? So I would say that would be probably the mid-season finale right there.
That makes sense.
Now we're going into the next half of this season.
I think the big arc for these episodes we just watched was stepping into the Jujutsu world.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's it. We're in it.
And
You're a sorcerer now.
To seal it off with the death of Junpei is just so harrowing.
We already know he's coming back. He better be coming back because I already watched.
He's not coming back, bro. If that's the end and we're moving into the tournament arc
it
or
does
whatever,
feel like that.
that's
like
it. Like I don't think he can come back at this point. And
I don't know.
Junpei in the intro.
Now I don't know.
No, I mean how? Like what? They're gonna like
how
hold his body in a lab or
how?
Okay,
because
Mahito
the
back.
other character who we haven't met yet with the power to bring people back from the dead, regardless of the circumstances.
Yeah, but where's Junpei? Like, where's Junpei's body? Did they grab it?
They don't need it because this character's ability makes up for that with the magic.
I don't see the show going there, and I think that Junpei is standing behind Yuji in the opening as a primary source of Yuji's motivations going forward, as like this kind of like supporting. I mean, they were friends. I consider Yuji and Junpei having been friends.
Yeah,
I think they reached
as close
that,
as Junpei's ever had.
Yeah, I think that they reached that kind of level where they cared about each other.
All right.
That really sucks.
If he is dead, at least he went out knowing that people loved him.
He went out knowing that he had made a mistake and betrayed humanity.
I mean, yeah, literally, yeah. His last thoughts were basically,
"I've been fooled and I betrayed humanity." That's the last thing he thought while he was human.
Sucks.
I won't be thinking that before I die. I'll just be thinking.
Whoa! Question: are we about to get a new intro in the next episode?
Are we about to get a new
God,
intro?
are we about to get a new intro song?
It's gonna go
because
higher, the water. That's it.
I mean, thinking about everything that we've seen,
Yuji is now drowning. on
everything
the
that we
Japan
see
Metro.
in the intro that we've seen, we know everything. Everything that is shown in the intro, we've seen. I should say.
I don't know.
I mean, I can't think of a single
the
thing that we haven't seen.
sequences. We haven't seen all those sequences. I mean, we've definitely seen like.
I mean, but they're not just gonna one for one show us the sequences.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
But we've seen all the characters that have been introduced. There's the moment of Junpei with the jellyfish.
But if
There's
we've
the
been
moment-
introduced to pretty much all the characters of the whole show, that's possible.
And it seems like all the events that are being alluded to in the intro are past us now. So that makes me feel like coming
Time for
into
a
the
new-
next second half, we're gonna have a new intro.
Time for a new intro. And if there's not one,
I wonder if
Austin's
it's
gonna
good.
eat an entire pizza by himself.
Absolutely, I
He'll
will
do that anyways.
I can't wait to see it. Actually, I can't wait to start the next few episodes. These are like my favorites.
You're gonna have to wait. I gotta take the bean.
All right.
Gotta take the bean.
Thank you guys for being here with us on YouTube, and if you're on Patreon, oh, thank you. Yeah. Thanks for the encouragement. We really appreciate it, and we really need the encouragement. You know.
Yeah, and if you want to keep our lights on, please join us on the Patreon.
Please. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move
Not the
on to
lights.
maybe the next episode. So we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Sayonara.